哦，思想派、感性派、肉体派。贫弱，智力贫弱，心智。全部给他身手天赋异禀，然后体格也要好，这样子贫弱贫弱。有点难嘞。哇，这个反应速度，枪法百发百中。复仇女神就在家中境内，这便是他们的住所。哪怕水清侧见底，若深亦可逆人。
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Anything anymore.
Ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Do you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
刚刚看到主播在偷看 RA 台，刚刚有降落 RA 台。
Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away.
降落。
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation.
Sensation.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
这是一款蛮旧的游戏，叫《极乐迪斯可》，它的评价10分之高啊。只穿一条内裤。
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons. The lights are off. The blades come squeaking to a halt. The switch must be broken because nothing happens.
穿着外套去洗澡。
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, hot water sprays from the base and steam covers them. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make it? Please stop. It's horrible. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now. It belongs in the new, the 3rd decade of the current century. Enough time and things were good. It was smooth forever show. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air boîte de nuit, somewhere, some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lemaitre. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily. You have some understanding of the reason everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of it doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smart. It's too late. Like an image on film.
比较像是看一个小说吗？
The fan stands. The switch must be broken. The switch must be broken. A terrible mistake. Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's
靠，我怎么
not
损血
good.
了？
The lights are on. The switch must be broken because nothing.
我要穿裤子。
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, more likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from.
先把裤子穿上吧。这样接着
The
第一个任
window
务，
stands broken in its frame. The morning light hurts your eyes.
竟然第一件
You hear a jingle. Keys are clink. It says whirling in rags on the app.
左脚，来把右脚找出来。哎，出来突然走路速度变快。
Hello, officer.
51年3月。
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies. You've been here for 3 days. On official police... Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
The words of woman.
我想和你来一发。
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
Oh, shit.
No. You see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you.
You crazy
What kind
asshole.
of cop are you?
末日警探。
Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about any of it?
Who gives a shit?
So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore? There are other things in life. More meaningful, more fitting for men your age. This is Fata Morgana. One thing though.
那一定是比这个姿势。
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on.
Ooh, damn you, girl.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door does not care. Still no answer. Still nothing. Still. This door.
Fuck. 这美术风格好赞哦！
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul, utterly, and it through a PA by other people. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. No, don't sing that. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies and looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Stair Koari's Skua."
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a... I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. She just, you know... Oh no, you're a hero.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got... No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago, your fingers find their way into the shackle. Flicking open its, the man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He...
身手矫健的。
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky. Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than love? A bespectacled man in an orange bomber. As you approach, he narrows his on the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on...
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well, it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the man? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the... It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial... At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? So,
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quick. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out, but first, we have to take it down.
We have to take it down.
I can see you drank last night and the night before. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
The man with the unimpressive beard. No.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this...
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Kim Kitsuragi.
This is an inter-district investigation. So joining me from Precinct 41...
Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock.
But you still know your way around.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here, and I'm not going to start work.
I didn't imply that. Detective. Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police... Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No, I don't know who killed him.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers. That it was the locals, the customers, the people who eat here.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it...
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
She went away because none of your business. Oh my God, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Real mature. 就是哦。干你警察！条子滚回去。
Welcome to Rivachol.
This man looks like trouble. You might not want to get into this right now. Plenty of time later. Bastards! We have a right to...
快逃！
Welcome to Frit.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store. I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier. You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got...
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Yeah, me neither. Okay. I'm not really supposed to... I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all.
Not really.
I don't know really long.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for it.
Okay. Uh-huh. I don't really know any... Uh-huh.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with
just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't... I don't really know what hypnogamma is. No.
Nosifad heals +1 health. Dramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +...
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me now. Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local doctors. They didn't identify themselves in any way. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen. That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city. That's right. I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecile cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? No, it's not a particularly mysterious. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. I'm relieved that you agree. Anyhow, let's get back to the case. Was there any... Good. Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. If you insist. What do you want to know? That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I guess you don't need glasses, then. That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father... It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak... No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in it. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Think? I do...
The lieutenant produces his small...
Good. Let's change the subject.
No response.
Have you tried concentrating on...
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice.
Really? This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer. Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else? Excuse me? Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. That's good. That's good. Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery.
A moment passes. The lieutenant...
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police.
The place looks the part. There's graffiti everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unrigged.
Of course. What? Of course. Oh, that's right there.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Even all the way over here. there's a drop of death in the spring air.
What do you mean? We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout. There's the pier, the...
Pier? Buildings? Apartments? You should explore. Maybe scale a...
The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. Some shops and a bridge. They can just coast. There's a little fishing village there. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Me?
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I'm working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. Well, as you all...
Don't worry, miss.
Salts? Ammonium salts?
Excuse me? Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. I don't know any...
Pig is a widely used term for members of...
No need to worry, we are not...
Okay. Well, of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure, keep them.
She must be very diligent. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in vapor emanates. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The frequency tableau lights up, and the soft purr.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's deep...
It will take the...
Her voice is...
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
Oh, it's you. Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has... Who? You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do. With all the damage you be... What else? I'm not a brain doctor.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on.
Received.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment.
Officer, Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? No, not me. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper people don't have the money to have the cables put in again.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak. That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out. lest she turns into a spinster. Oh yeah, my point exactly. You know what you've got to do. First, you've got to think you can do that, Lieutenant Love. You're just a gimp.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
In the cabin, you see a set of a metallic drawer.
Take what you need, Alfie.
He's clearly a little. The pry bar, useful for opening the handle. You can do good. It lets you see. Pull.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
As always, it's DJ.
A flock of seagulls take right away.
Someone must have been messing with the radio. Oh, is that...
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Souped up motor carriage.
God damn it. Look, it helps me to stay alive. You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously,
This is Precinct 57. Just a second, officer.
感觉太多字，读得好累。
10-2, 10-5, this is 41st, come in, over. 10-4, what's your status? 10-18, 10-20, over. 10-18, 10-20, state your message, sir, over. Ten-4, your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that, over. 10-9, repeat message, over. 10-4, message received.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fiction. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened.
Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking...
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering...
Mullen dicked us.
Ten-4, I hear you, officer.
Fuck me.
What's going on?
Super Cop,
he lost his badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found it.
Hit them with a comeback.
Negative, sir. Over. 10-9, come again.
New heights?
Ask him. Sergeant Orson wants...
Check your pockets. Check your... No. It's...
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering...
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scripted.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone, whatever.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just a...
Satellite Officer McLean...
We can do it, brother. You have it in the nerve endings in your hand. You just need to dig into your muscle. Click, your index finger goes as the thumb cocks the hammer. Click, cock, click.
He's describing his paper.
Losing his badge is bad enough.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over.
The white suede. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. You feel an uninterrupted... After a while, you... Of course it's only in your head. The handle is in the cabin. You see a set of... As you tap on...
There's no...
Translation. Alternative translation.
This is the Kupris Kinema. No, I'm afraid not. We have... Yes, sorry about that.
He says it with very badly conceived.
The Kupris motorcar does provide...
But this is different.
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. An interstellary racing series. You should...
In the cabin, you see a set.
感觉文本也太多了吧。 好，今天先这样子吧。新游戏